So Harley, hardtail or dual suspension?
Hardtail or dual suspension. The question is asked on Instagram today. From having ridden dual suspension since 2003 and hardtail since 1992, 1991, I would definitely go hardtail. You know, I would say I'd never buy another dual suspension bike ever again. One, it's just more faff. You know, it's more faff that you got suspension linkage issues or whatever. I just, you know, and they have a use by date. So let's say you have your bike for 5 years and then you crash it or you wear something out, can you get spare parts for it? You know, with carbon you can repair stuff, for sure. So I don't know, as I get older and have more experience, I just prefer bikes where you don't have any faff. You know, I just love stuff that just works. I just want to go and ride and it works. There's no faffing around. It's not like going to the shop, and I love being able to work on my bike myself, ideally. And with dual suspension, it's just one more suspension issue to worry about. And my bike at the moment, I've got an S-Works Epic, the latest, top of the range, the best, fastest cross-country bike in the world, and it's the worst bike I've ever ridden. And first world problem, I've done many videos about it, but it's just like, you know, the design doesn't work. Now if it was a hardtail Epic, no worries. So I'm just going hardtail from here on in. So the question is hardtail or suspension? Suspension's got to be issues. You're going to have bearing wear, bushing wear, suspension issues, proprietary crap, blah, 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 blah. With a hardtail, there's no worries. So for me, hardtail is lighter, it's faster. If you do have a back issue, then maybe dual suspension is better for you. But then again, you probably shouldn't be doing mountain biking because you're going to have a crash, and when you crash in a mountain bike, you're going to hurt yourself, potentially, if you've got back issues. So if your bones are that frail that you need suspension, then you probably shouldn't be riding a bike. If you're doing downhill stuff, then yeah, dual suspension definitely helps. But then again, broken collarbones, broken arms, broken legs for downhill, if it's what you want to do that. But for me, it's hardtail. Hardtail automatically puts a limit on the amount of extreme stuff you can do. All of a sudden, you're like, I don't want to do that drop off because I'm on a hardtail and it looks pretty deep, you know. And so people are like, oh man, get some balls, do some stunts, mate. And I'm like, you're probably 21 and don't have any titanium in your body yet, or you have never had a hard concussion or whatever. But I'm 43 and I love being fit. I love being fit. I love waking up every day and feeling good and taking extreme risks on the bike anymore. I've been there, done that. You know, I know people in wheelchairs, I know people who've died, I know people who can never ride again because they've got hip issues, because they took a lot of risks and they wanted to do that, and that's fine. But for me, hardtail for the win. Less faff, cheaper, lighter, faster uphill, fast on the flat, and on a downhill cross country, do you really need suspension? Get your skills up. Get your skills up. Hope that helps.